Good morning class. Now today we will start our new chapter, that is chapter number 9. Chapter 9, and the name of the chapter is rational number. Rational number. Okay. So in this chapter we learn about what is rational number and what is the operation, mathematical operation, how can we apply it on the rational number, and what is standard form of the rational number, and what is equivalent rational number, and many more things. Okay, so now we start. So first, what is rational number? A rational number is a number which can be written in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equals to 0 and P and Q are integers. Okay, so rational number is a number which can be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are the variables, and we assign the value of P and Q as integer. Okay, and always remember that the value of Q, that is the value of Q, is never equals to 0 here. Now some examples of rational number, like 2 by 3, 4 by 1, minus 5 by 9, 5 by minus 18, and etc. So here thing that will come in your mind, that here you find that these are the rational number, and it is also seen like a fraction here. Okay, so yes, every rational number or every fractional number is a rational number, but not here. Write down our note here. Every fraction can be rational number, but every rational number cannot be a fractional number. It means that every fraction which we know, which we are familiar about, every fraction number now. So every fraction number is a rational number, but the vice versa of this statement is not true. That is, the every rational number cannot be a fractional number. Okay. So for example of our statement, like 2. 2 can be written as 2 by 1. So here 2 is a rational number, but it is not a fractional number. 2 can be written as 2 by 1. It is in the form of rational number because here p and q equals to 1, which is not equals to 0, and it is integer also, and p equals to 2, which is integer also. So 2 by 1 is a rational number. All the conditions are satisfied here, but it is not a fractional number. Okay, so now note it down. Now our next topic is numerator and denominator. What is numerator and denominator? Numerator and denominator. In a rational number, say p by q, where q is not equals to 0, the upper part, that is T, is called numerator, and the lower part, that is Q, is called denominator. Okay, so note it down, or first write an example here, like -3 by 19. Here in this rational number, numerator is -3 and denominator is 90. Now note it down. Now what is our next topic is equivalent rational number. When any rational number is multiplied by or write it as when in any rational number the denominator and the numerator is multiplied with the same non-zero number, then we have an equivalent rational number. Then we have an equivalent rational number. So, if for example, if we have to write equivalent rational number, of 3 by 5. Okay. So here, when 3 by 5 is multiplied by 2 with the same non-zero integer in both numerator and denominator, we find here 6 by 10, and if 3 by 5 is multiplied by the next integer, non-zero integer, that is 9 by 15, and if it is multiplied by the next, we find here 12 by 20 and etc. So equivalent rational number of 3 by 5 is 6 by 10, 9 by 15 and 12 by 20, and can be many more. By this way we can calculate the equivalent rational number of any rational number. Okay, now note it down. Now we will proceed to our next topic, that is positive rational number. Positive rational number. Now we will discuss what is positive rational number. If in a rational number the numerator and denominator have same sign, then we called it a positive rational number. So for an example, what is positive rational number? If the denominator and numerator have same sign, okay, that is if here 3y, or you can take another example, that is 7 by 10. In this rational number, the numerator have positive sign and the denominator have also a positive sign. Okay, so it is a positive rational number. And if our second example is minus 15 by minus 22, here both the numerator and the denominator have minus sign. It means both have same sign, so it is also an example of positive rational number. Okay, note it down. Okay. Now next topic is negative rational number. Negative rational number. In a rational number, the numerator and the denominator both have opposite sign, then we have negative rational number. For example, minus 19 by minus 19 by 31. Here in this example, the numerator had minus sign, but the denominator had positive sign. So it is an example of negative rational number. And our next example is 29 upon minus 41. Here in this example, the numerator had positive sign, but the denominator had negative sign. So it is also an example of negative rational number. Now note it down. Note it down. Only by the sign we can check whether they are negative rational number or positive rational number. Okay. Now write down your homework. Question number 3 of exercise 9.1. Okay class, it's all over for today. Thank you very much.